Nice roll. Hit one more for us here. All right. Good roll there. Almost into the hole. We see the first one there was a little off, and from what I'm seeing is a lot of hand action when you take the club away. Is that something that you struggle with sometimes?
Yeah, I get a bit wristy.
A little bit wristy. That's going to cause two things. Sometimes your hands are going to come back. You're good enough of an athlete, good enough of a player, you can get those hands squared back up. And for some students that I've taught that have this problem, they actually learn to do that because they want to feel like they're popping that golf ball. Yeah. But we know that with the putting stroke, it's very gentle. We get it here and we really want to keep everything nice and quiet and rock back and forth. If you have good enough feel, some players can get a lot of head movement, but they're not going to be very consistent putters. So I want you to set up to this one. I'm going to get your alignment stick here. And before we putt this ball, I want you to set your putter up here with the toe, and as you take it back, I want you to feel like you're keeping those hands together and rocking it straight back down that path, keeping the toe there close to it. It's going to open and close naturally good. Now what we're focusing on here, two things: keeping those hands quiet, but keeping that putter head low. Low back and low through. Feel some extension on the way through, and that will give you a good solid strike on the golf ball. Nice. Much better. Now, I've got one drill that I want us to use here. You're going to talk to me by a good friend of mine, really good amateur player. Now, this drill is grip it with your right hand all the way down. We're going to put this ball in here. Okay. So, now, this is a one-handed drill. You'll put your left hand on your palm there to make sure you keep those shoulders square. Now, if you do this properly, actually turn and face the camera. Now, if you do this drill properly, I want you to do your normal putting stroke where you feel like you get your hands in there. You see that ball fall out? Yeah. That's not what we want. What we want is, you want to feel that, but you want to keep everything together. Feel more of that. See how that ball stays in there? So do that a couple times. Nice. Now, roll a putt with the ball there, and you're going to hit this ball. Now, the ball may fall out after impact. That's fine. But on the way back, we're making sure that that ball does not fall. And really short putt, not even going at the pin. Nice. Nice end over end putt. Good. Now, you've got the feel of that. Now, I want you to make your regular putting stroke, but really exaggerate that feel of that golf ball being there. And what we should see is those hands, everything moving back together, and that putter blade staying nice and low. Nice. Much more solid, that good click that you hear on the golf ball. Putter blade was low. So I want you to do this drill a couple more times with the ball there while I go collect these last two. Okay. Nice. Now, tell me, what does that feel like? Does that feel a little more stable, a little more connected?
Yeah, it seems like it keeps the blade squarer for longer.
Keeps the blade square through impact. And that's what you want because it's such a small stroke. Setup is kind of different with putter. It's very individualistic, but one thing you must do is you must keep that putter on a really good path back and through to strike it in the center of the club face. So, with your doing our drill one more time, we're going to put these last two balls. Okay. Actually, we'll turn this way so the camera can see us. I'll move this tee. Good. So you're just going to roll these balls here to me, and I'm going to roll a couple of them back to you. Nice. A couple more. Good. All right. Now I want you to drop that ball and putt these three to me, but really feel, and let's see if you've captured that feel of those hands staying passive and moving straight back. Nice. End over end, just what we want. Perfect. right to me. Awesome. Good. So what we've really learned here is that putting is very easy if you practice it a lot and if you do the right thing. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Speed is very important, but more important, the way you get really good speed is by consistently striking the golf ball. And with this drill that we showed you, and what you're doing now is you're starting to get that feel. You couldn't make that stroke earlier without the ball falling out.
Too risky.
Too risky. Now you've got the sensation of the arm staying passive, or hand staying passive I should say, and rocking the putter blade back and forth. Good job.